Okay, problem number 8. A bus travels 2 different routes, the green route and the blue route. The routes are different lengths. So these 2 dots right here are going to be my 2 different equations because one of them talks about the green route and the blue route, and then the other one also talks about the green route and the blue route. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm going to use X for my green route and Y for my blue route. So every time I see green route, I'm going to put an X, and every time I see blue route, I'm going to put a Y. Okay, so the first one says that on Monday the bus traveled the green route 6 times. So 6 is going to go with the X, 6X. And means we're going to add, so it's going to be plus the blue route 5 times. So 5 goes with the blue route. So plus 5Y and equals the total amount of miles, which was 52. Okay? Same thing for the next one. The green route was 12 times. So 12 for the green route X. And the blue route was 13 times. So 13 goes with Y because that's the blue route, equals a total of 119. Okay? So now we're going to use control paste. Okay, remember we used this the other day. We've been using it a lot lately. When you cut something, you're going to use the control X button. And when we paste it, we're going to use control V. So let's go ahead and go into Desmos. We're going to be using control X and control V to cut and paste. We're going to type these equations in there and we're going to move stuff around. So let's go. Okay, so when you type them in Desmos, this is what they look like. And if you notice, it doesn't graph anything, right? It has those 2 little buttons that show that it's not graphing right now. So we have to highlight the 6X. We're going to cut by doing control X. So control X will cut it. We're going to move it to the other side and we're going to change the sign to a minus. And then we're going to control paste it. So control V will paste it. Then you're going to highlight it, press the division button, and you're going to cut this one and put it on the other side. So control X, and down at the bottom, control V, and it graphed it, okay? Then we're going to do the same thing for this one. So I need to control X to cut, move it over to the other side, minus, control V, highlight the whole thing, divide, and we're going to divide by the other side. So control X to cut and control V to paste. So now I graphed both equations and I can see that my answer is going to be right there. So make sure that you do what I just did. I'm not going to give you the answer. So you're going to click on the intersection and see what the answer is. Remember that they're asking you for the green route. So when you find your answer, it's going to look like this. That's the intersection, right? And then the first number is your X, that's the green route, and the second number is your Y, that's the blue route, and they're asking us for the green route, so that's your X. Okay, so once you find it, make sure that you are looking for the X value only in that intersection. So we're looking for the intersection. Okay, so go do it in Desmos and type your answer in. It's either going to be A, B, C, or D.